All right, so let me make sure microphone is on. Um, so while this video uploads on YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a couple more. Here's Puppy to remind you to stretch if you haven't, and the puppies here are telling you to stretch if you haven't. Please stretch. All right, let's take a look at this. Lightweight quad. All right. So let's go to the finish here. So there was quite a lot going on in the lightweight boat. So the first thing you can see, kind of like the domino effect of everybody. Like Ron is the first one out, and then it kind of goes like glunk, 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 like this. Not ideal. Yeah, it can be quite disruptive. It's like a domino effect. Look, like one blade goes out. Glunk, 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 glunk. So that was probably like that can be here a good indicator of, like, if there's something happening again. Remind yourself to have the same finish, same catch, same finish, same catch. That one was a little better. Yeah, that one was way better, but still, there's two strokes that are good and two strokes that are not so good. So there you go, that was a better one. I'll take that one. So yes, quite important to think about the same finish, same catch. Okay. Let's go ahead here. Anton, I think that you can see yourself peaking. See here. And this has to do, D has a tendency also to go a little bit towards the right. So see here how like Matt and Ron look at the center, but then D is a little bit towards the left. But it got better, D. I can tell that you're working on it, and when I call you out again, you correct it. So I see it less and less now. Before it would be the whole head, and now I see a little bit of a hat. So I see that you've been working on it, so keep thinking about that. And then I see Anton peeking the other direction. So I thought at the beginning, oh, that's probably just because D is leaning. But I think that Anton, I think that you are like leaning a little bit towards the port side as well. Let's see. The release. Starboards are out a little bit earlier than ports. And then Anton, you are a little bit early out of the water there. So port side, starboard side, so it goes early. Port side is still driving. Matt, I don't know if you can see here how you try to reach far away here. Let's cut that a little bit. So instead, like here, that's good enough. And then like you drop the hands a little bit. You do it more on schooling than sweeping. On sweeping, I think that your technique is more on point. On schooling, I think that a lot of your bad habits come out. But yeah, around here you should place the blade like here. I like the early square up there, but again, dropping the hands a little bit, and still you catch like fairly like in time, like, and you do a good job. Since like since you fall forward with the shoulders, then you have more time to like put the blade into the water. But you put the blade into the water, so you pull, and then the legs go. So the objective is try probably to cut the catch a little bit more, get a nice direct catch right here. That's a good catch. You're gonna watch another video, and it's gonna be easier to look for the angle right here. And then just like put the blade into the water and then push with the legs. Your body is gonna appreciate it, your back will appreciate it too. And I don't know, you can see that a little bit of the shoulders up, that's causing a little bit of deepness. Yeah, see, that one was a little bit more together. Ron, same to you. I think that we could work like I can tell that Bao Pair is trying to do a little bit of early roll up, but still kind of hesitating on the catch. Even though Matt sometimes like drops the hands, he's still like back sitting pretty well. And here what we do is like we kind of square it up and then we hesitate. And then we put the balloon to the water as we push with the legs. Again, this is rolling it in, okay? Again, you guys are still pretty good on time, but imagine like, if you back that blade into the water a little bit more. So if you put the blade into the water first before engaging the drive, it would make it so much efficient, so much better. That exit was better. That release was better. A little bit of washout on port side now. So again, like the set issues. That was a really bad stroke there, so I'm not gonna analyze that. I'm mean, but I'm not that mean. Like, if you guys have a bad stroke, I'll try to just ignore it because I know it's a bad stroke. The quality here is not good, but Ron, I cannot quite see the Orlux from here. Let's see, it's gonna be so pixelated. I'm sorry. And you see here, you can see a little bit how you're leaning a little bit towards the starboard side. That's a good frame there. But again, it's better. Now I think it's more up with the head that you're leaning. The body is a little bit more centered, but I'd still encourage you to keep trying to keep that body centered. Let's take a look at the Orlok. Yeah, I mean, feathering into the water a little bit. Yeah, Ron, I cannot see the Orlok from here. I'll look it up another time. Or next time I'll look. Let's look at another video. Took one from the side. This is Jim, the 4. There you go. So see, Matt, I think that here, you're ready to catch. Right here. That's a wonderful catch position here. But then what happens is like you keep going forward. Even here, I would be happy. Let's see again. Is this muted? Yes. Pause. It's away, body over. Body over here. Not bad. I would like to see more from the hips. All 4 of you. I see the intention. So I'll take it. I'm happy when you guys try. So I'll take it. Good job on that. Keep trying to get that body over. But if I had to say something, a little bit more from the hips. Like, yeah, I'll pretty happy with that. Thank you for getting the body over. So see, Matt, right here the shins are vertical. The blade is like square, ready to go. So I think that here. But you will decide to go a little bit forward. So here is a good catch position. Take a screenshot. Take a look at this catch position because this is a catch position that we want mostly on everybody. Okay. Then what happens is we go a little bit over compression right there with the upper body. So that's a lot of like movement for your lower back that might not be the best. So I think let's try to shorten. I know that probably you do it because you try like to lengthen the stroke and try to compensate. And that makes sense, but understand that sometimes it's better to have like, this posture here will be better for your body, it will be better for the placement, and it will be better for you to, rather than pulling from your back here, to put the blade into the water and then push with the legs. It's going to be more effective. Hi, Mira, are you coming to say hi? Let's take a look at a couple more strokes. I love Sundays because the videos look so good. See, even here, I can see a little bit how your right shoulder kind of picks up here. See, Matt, that both shoulders are even, and I can see your shoulder kind of peaking a little bit on the right side, and then you finish pretty good, kind of good release. I'll take it. Good job there at the release. Let's take a look at the hands. I think that we were talking about the hands a little bit, so I know that you're working, guys, on it. Still a bit more stuck together would be good. And we, I know that you still learning, but yes, that was a better roll up. So think about, see Matt here, how he rolls up early. So the hand position is good. It's not too high, not too close to the water. If I was super picky, probably a little bit more to the water, but that's being really ambitious. But around here, right here, that's a good place to roll up. If the conditions are good. If it's windy, then you can do the flip catch, okay? And I don't know if you can see here, how like we kind of hesitate a little bit at the catch, so a little bit more sharper. So sometimes, like, we try to follow the person in front of us, but understand that, if you have issues with following the person you have in front of us, remember that it's also a good idea to, like, slow down things a little bit, or like, think about that body over, try to follow them without rushing, of course, without like slowing the boat down, without being late. But like, since we have room here to improve our body overs, think about a little bit more body over, a little bit more floating, so you get to the catch, you place that blade as you go to the stern, put that blade into the water. This is also the end of practice, so I know that probably you guys were tired, so I understand that once we're tired, like, think about it, like when we row at I like to take video more at the middle or at the end of practice, because I know that you guys are tired, and the way that we row when we're tired, it's really important, because on a race, if we row well, but then when we get tired, everything goes to shit, that's going to be bad. So make sure, like, understand we're rowing, like now we're getting ready for 5K. So once you're tired, I think that it's extra beneficial to think about that technique, okay? And on here, I can tell that you've been working on it, but again, this is you being tired, a little bit of a bend there, a little bit of like, really like bended wrists, pulling with the back, grabbing a little bit. I would say probably a little bit more. Let me see the finish here. Let me get another frame. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a lot of things, guys. My brain, when I do these videos, is just a blob. It's just a mess sometimes, because there's so many things and I forget. Deepness here, not too bad, Anton. But see how you kind of wash out a little bit there. So we want to make sure that probably moving our foot stretchers a little bit more might be helpful, and thinking about bearing the blade all the way out here. See, compared with Matt, we're kind of about 3, we're washing out a little bit. I like that, Ron, that you kind of get the blade out first. Good job. But don't forget to tap down, okay? Like, it looks like that stroke we kind of missed a little bit. Like, we finished good on the chest there, Ron, but I think that we have to think about getting the blade into the chest, tapping down, like getting the blade out, tapping down, and then going. See how like it kind of like goes like a little blah 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 blah, like a little bit of a roller coaster. So be a little bit more consistent. Think about being like straight down, feather, and then keep it down, and go. The hands go up, blade gets closer to the water as we go to the catch there. Run. I don't know. You can see here, stern 3. They're doing a decent job getting the body over, and you're kind of like straight up. So like this, I put the blade in, see how like we got the full compression there is good, so the blade should be here locked, and then pushing with the legs, and a little bit of body opening there, and to the chest. Boom. Alrighty, well, I think that that's enough information for now. and for today. Tomorrow I might not take a lot of videos because I want to focus on finishing these ones that we have from Sunday, okay? So yeah, have a good one.